Because you're gonna punch me in my face and tell me to, because I said I don't like you.
What? And please believe me when I tell you that this woman is right on track, bro. She's right on track. Her early 20s, thinks she's hot shit. Before she knows it, she's hit that epiphany phase, dating with a purpose. Looking around, thinking, 30's around the corner. Still nobody? Why? I'm so awesome. Why isn't anybody putting a ring on this finger? Next thing you know, she's rebaptized, back at church. Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Woman says that she wants ugly men to stop approaching her. Why? Because it lowers her self-esteem. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. Let's get it.
When ugly men shoot their shot at me, it really lowers my self-esteem because you looked in the mirror this morning and then saw me later on during the day and said, yeah, she want me. She gonna want me, bro. No, that hurt my feelings. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, God, forgive me. Let me not talk about your children on the internet, but for real, the message, hopefully you understood it. Don't come my way if you don't look grade A, clean, well kept, and no kids, big pockets. They gotta be at least match mine, but hopefully they way bigger. Because what the heck is going on out here? Like, I really feel like I want to get restraining orders on y'all sometimes just because the audacity. What the?
This is almost a perfect video. Not for the reasons she thinks, but this is almost a perfect example of why men just aren't approaching women. Don't feel as motivated to approach women anymore. As somebody who continuously encourages men to approach women, work on your approach skills, talk to women. You know, you don't have to always shoot your shots. You can just say hi. And this is to men who are hesitant but want to improve. I know that most guys are like, yeah, you know, I'm going to need some choosing signals. Though. They're going to need a little bit more because women are genuinely really harsh when they're dealing with the man they don't find attractive. And you might think as a woman that there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to think of it this way. People are attracted to particular things, right? Everybody has a taste. And there's certain deal breakers that women have that they're just not going to cross. For example, this woman may say, oh, I don't like bald men. I don't like guys who are bald. And regardless of how attractive a guy may be, if he approaches her and he's bald, she might just be like, oh my goodness, no, please, I'm good. Just her attitude in general would be distasteful towards the men who try to shoot their shot. They would generally have an unpleasant encounter with her. Now, to a guy who's used to approaching, it's cool. It rolls off the back. Yeah, you know, it stings. But after you've done it so many times, it's just kind of like, all right, hey, have a nice day. But to a lot and majority of the guys out here, that's a very unpleasant experience. Chicks want to act like it's nothing until they try to approach a man and they're in tears. I know this because I did a video of a chick who was in tears after she approached a man, crying, bawling her eyes out, because that's what y'all have to do now because you've created this problem. Do you guys remember this chick? This video was titled, I approached a man, and this happened. Parentheses, approaching men and rejection. Check it out.
Literally talked myself into going back to talk to him. I got in the car and I'm like, because I don't know, I felt like maybe if I engaged, he would like, you know, like eventually like take the bait. But I went back and I seen him and I got enough courage and I was like, oh my gosh, like, would it be really weird if like I asked for your number? And then he was like, well, I'm actually talking to someone. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so honest. Like, cause I feel like some guys, like he just seemed like the guy, you know, even his response is like, I would want to be with you because you just seem like an honest person.
It's important that you realize what she said. Even with his response, she was more attracted to who he was. He wasn't nasty. He wasn't mean in his response. And he didn't laugh at her like I did when I was recording and published this video. Because I'm married and I don't care. And plus, you know, it was kind of funny. She really started crying. But guys, all I'm trying to say here is that chick, the first chick, she got really triggered and was like, I don't get why guys didn't like that video. It's because you are a jerk. It's one thing to be at work and like, you know, you can be mean with your friends and do it. But it's another thing. It's another thing to be generally unpleasant in a position where somebody is being vulnerable, trying to shoot their shot, especially if they're being respectful. And then you post a video about it, bragging, saying you're going to get a restraining order on the guy. And you're thinking, if you're saying that, I can only imagine the faces that she's making when a guy approaches. This is different. It's different, right? Let's keep listening.
And he just shook my hand, and he was just so like chivalrous. He was like one of those like proud, strong Black kings, and I don't know why. I don't know. Like I just feel like it hit me that like, and I don't want to say never. You know, never is stupid. But I am like 25, and like every I don't know, I just feel like I'm not like cut out for like relationships.
Okay, yeah. In most cases, men are a lot more kind, I believe, when a woman approaches them. I've had chicks approach me in the past where I really wasn't attracted to. I didn't say things like, oh my gosh, you're so ugly, you bring down my self-esteem. No, it was like, you know, guys don't get approached that often. Maybe that's also part of why they're not as disrespectful or mean about it. But I genuinely do think men are a lot nicer in that type of a situation. Back to the story of this chick who was saying, men approach me who I find unattractive, bring down my self-esteem. You are part of the problem and making it really difficult for genuine men to approach you. Check out a few of these comments in response to her video. It says, God, I miss Kevin Samuels. Somebody else here says, humbles me every time. So this chick's like, I can relate. Ugly dudes approach me. Somebody else here added, exactly, got me out here questioning my appearance. Because they all think they're hot shit. Somebody else here says, this guy is funny with the laughing emoji, so he's calling her a guy here. And then another person here added, a lot of y'all are ugly, talking to men, but don't to admit it. I guess don't want to admit it. If you look dusty, why even try to approach at 10 if you're a liability? And then they wonder why they applaud when they upload crying videos in about 5 to 10 years. Another comment here says, like, I'm offended and also feel the need to do better. So she's actually offended that a guy who she didn't find attractive approached her. Here's somebody else who says, this happened to me an hour ago. Like, why? So these chicks all think they walk on water, of course. And please believe me when I tell you that this woman is right on track, bro. She's right on track. Her early 20s, thinks she's hot shit. Before she knows it, she's hit that epiphany phase, dating with a purpose. Looking around, thinking, 30's around the corner. Still nobody? Why? I'm so awesome. Why isn't anybody putting a ring on this finger? Next thing you know, she's rebaptized, back at church. Like this chick who didn't like the fact there was a guy at church who wasn't approaching her because she's ready to get married. Check it out.
I said, he doesn't say nothing to me, so I don't say nothing to him. And she was like, well, he said that you said you won't be looking his way. Let me repeat myself. He don't say nothing to me.
Right.
So I don't say nothing to him. I don't pursue. I don't chase. I don't insert myself. I don't do none of that. Now, mind you, this man works on the parking lot ministry, right? Or the ministry that's outside telling you where to park and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetie pie, you trying to talk to me? Tell me you'll park my car. Save me a parking spot close to the door. Okay? Tell me you'll drive me up to the front, or you'll meet me up at the front and then you'll go park my car for me. That's how you talk to a woman. I don't know what be possessing y'all to think that we as the women gotta do the pursuing, the chasing, and all of that. Baby, I accept what's given to me. I reciprocate. But to reciprocate something, it has to be given to you first.
So this goes on to call the man sassy because he didn't want to approach her and blah, 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 and how she would never chase a man, and she's shaming him online. Like, At some point, modern women are going to have to learn to approach because they're strong, because they can do everything a man can do. 100%. At some point, they're going to have to realize that, like, hey, things are changing and we set it up like this. We're going to have to start approaching these men. Shoot your shot. How bad do you want it? We want to see you work. And so it's just a matter of time, bro, until that chick is uploading different types of videos because, you know, they love to document their life. And I know there's no hope until she hits the wall because of this video.
The way men acted towards me when I said I didn't want to date ugly, broke, or dirty men is exactly why women don't want to walk down the street by themselves at night. Because you're going to punch me in my face and tell me to because I said I don't like you.
What? No, don't do that. We're not going to do that. But guys, don't do that. No man should be putting his hands on a woman at all, ever. And in fact, nobody should be putting their hands on anybody unless you're defending your life. Let's keep listening.
And not once did I bring up any specific demographic. And all of these black men are stitching my video, calling me up, telling me I'm ugly, talking about I got on makeup, babe. I'm natural. Like, just because some heat hit my roots don't mean it's a wig. Y'all really been like shitting on me a little bit. And I'm gonna let y'all eat though, because I realized my community got a lot of healing to do. Because y'all attacked me and said I was ruining the community as y'all attacked the innocent black girl who not once called you over here.
She thinks she's innocent.
Okay, I said the word ugly, but I didn't specifically pull you by your neck and say you ugly as shit, don't talk to me. That's how y'all treated me in these comments.
Imagine if a man got on the camera and was like, can ugly women please stop approaching me? I don't even have to give you the example. You know it would be the exact same thing.
But other than that, I say this to say, women, continue to say what you want. You desire quality because you are quality. That is your prerogative. That's what you desire. That is what you deserve. And that is okay. Do not let these poor men who have nothing make you feel like you deserve nothing.
You deserve it because you desire it. And as long as you desire it, you deserve it. If you desire it, it's yours. There are doomed for failure.
There's a man out there that has probably what you have and a little more.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
And is going to want to give you the world. And I feel like we all deserve that.
When am I, it's been a couple of years. I need to start that Where Are They Now series. I really do. The jokes write themselves. Guys, listen, I appreciate it. As always, for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.